Hi! Today I wanted to show you guys See Inside Your Body. This is a great book for our biology lovers out there. This I would say would be early to mid elementary age kids. You open it up. Of course, it's got our great double-page spread that Usborne is so known for, in our bite-sized chunks of information. So even if you're not reading the whole page, whatever you do read is a full, complete thought and fact about your body. What's really cool about this one, I think, is that it kind of gives you that same feel as if you were dissecting something without kind of that grossness. Like your kids are going to retain the information better because it feels like you're discovering it. You're looking through the body to see it. So that we incorporate some of these different ways to use books. The more engaged with books, the more hands-on with books the kids are, the more they're going to retain that information. They're going to have fun learning it. And anytime you have fun, of course you're going to retain it better. And also, studies have shown that when you do use flaps in books for learning, that you retain it better because there's that sense of discovery that goes around with it, and it kind of tricks your brain into thinking that you've actually discovered this information. So this follows the process of our food. So it starts here with the apple and shows how you eat your apple, and it goes in and what happens in your mouth, and talks about the role of your spit glands, and talks about, well, this calls it the food pipe, but talks about your esophagus. And then it does say esophagus, but it puts it in, some easy terms for the younger kids. Talks all about where you get, what kinds of food there are. Junk food contains too much sugar and fat, so kind of gets them started thinking about that. Takes a look inside the liver, lets you know those kind of function. Your stomach churns food into a thick liquid. Food's broken down in your stomach. First it's squeezed, then it's soaked in acid. So really cool way. Shows what happens in your intestines, how they look inside. Super fun. This page, the lung page, is so cool. I love, you can lift it up and see everything in here. It shows in your windpipe how there are mucus and hairs in your windpipe. Here's a really cool flap. Smoking is really bad for your lungs. Here's what a smoker's lung looks like. They get coated in tar and they turn black. Just a really cool way to really peek inside the lung. Again, it's kind of like you're dissecting it without having to actually dissect it. Talks all about your cardiovascular system. I love that it shows an open valve, a closed valve on both sides, and how your heartbeat is actually the sound of the valves opening and closing. Talks about what happens when you get a cut and how the platelets all attach to the red blood cells. Talks about how white blood cells attack the germs to keep us well. Again, super cool. Shows about your bones and muscles and the different things that happen. I love how you can open it up and you see the different joints. It talks about your knee joint, lets your leg moves forward and backward like a door on a hinge. Talks about how your hip joint is called a ball and socket joint, and then it lifts it up so you can see under the muscle to see what that kind of joint looks like. Shows bones are very strong, but sometimes they can break. It shows what a broken bone would look like. New bone cells will grow to join the bone together again. Talks about our nervous system and our brain, so you can see all of the synapses, all of these great things that happen within your brain. Each nerve is like a clump of wires covered in a protective coating. And here it shows your brain is really a dull gray color. So it's so fun, so cool. Goes through all of your senses. Look inside the eyeball, see how light refracts off of the lens and onto your retinas. Talks about your skin and the parts of your skin, what makes that up. Goes into your ear, talks about the part of the ear and the function of each part, and talks about your kidneys and all that kind of great stuff. So this is a super, super fun book. I would highly recommend this one. See Inside Your Body. It is $14.99. Thanks so much.